In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through what is forex trading and understanding everything that is actually about the forex trading. So if you are a beginner or you're starting to learn about the forex trading, then you actually got covered in this video. It's actually very easy. But first of all, let's just learn the basic fundamentals to make sure that you don't end up like this guy. So in this whole video, I'm going to be dividing it into three parts. Part number one, I'm going to be introducing you to the basic terms in the forex trading so that you can actually be understanding more of that. And the second part, we are going to teach you how you can actually now set everything to be ready to trade in the forex market. And number three, which is actually very interesting, the last minute, we are going to be doing the practical side and we are going to be trading live with real money. But don't worry about that because you're going to be understanding everything that you're going to be talking about in this video. Now let's start with basic terms or what is forex trading. So when you hear about forex trading, we are actually talking about the foreign exchange. That is where the word comes. Foreign exchange is actually forex, and then we have the trading. So that is what we actually basically have. You can exchange different currencies, we trade, you can monitor when the price is high. For example, you can see there are a lot of activities that are actually happening across the world, and sometimes you can meet for example, for those who are in Kenya, you can meet Kenya shillings is going at 160, the other day at 135. So if someone and sold Kenya shillings at the higher price, and then price goes up, then he buys, then that is actually nice, because it's like when we have the Kenya shillings going at 130, you buy and Kenya shillings, you have your money, and when it goes up, then you sell, you make money. It's the same thing that we actually have in the market when it comes to the forex trading. Now that is buying and selling. You make sure that you buy low and then you sell high. Basically a simple like that. But in the forex trading, you can actually trade a lot of things, and you have to select what you're going to be trading. First, you can trade something like stock. Stock actually represent the ownership of a company. For example, we have Tesla, we have Microsoft, we have name them, all those companies. There are so many that you can actually trade in the forex market. You can even go to the indices, which actually represent the performance of a company or a currency. For example, we can be having Nasdaq, we can have US30, NAS 100, all those names. There are so many indices that you can trade in the forex market. We have commodities. We have like that of gold, we have US oil, name them, UK oil. There are so many, including the silver, that you can trade in the forex market. That's how the forex is actually so big. Now the next step is that we have basic terms that are actually you can going to be hearing into the forex market. Number one that you actually never miss is when forex traders talk about the pips and the point. So the pips is actually percentage of the move. For example, you can have like something like a euro USD, that is what we call a pair. First of all, that is another term. We have the, for example, when you are USD euro, then that is actually a pair. Okay, so when that being a pair, there's a price that is actually given, and then when that price moves from the current price and moves to another price, that is now it makes some moves. That move now, if you subtract between the current price and the market price, now you get what we call now the pips. That distance between this movement is what we call now the pips. That value, those calculations and percentage move is now what we call the pips. And number two, you are going to be hearing something like the spread. The spread is the money that you pay to the broker when you actually want to enter into a position, because there's someone who will be helping you now to enter and execute all that market. We'll be coming to that, how to say it. I will show you everything that you actually need in this case. You're going to be hearing about the leverage. Leverage is actually where the broker will be helping you with another money, because you can have your $20. It's very small in the forex market, but the broker will actually provide you something like a loan. Will loan you money, but you have to pay for it. You will just get a loan so that you can open bigger position with a small amount of money. Now we have the bull market and the bear market. So when we talk about the bull market, we are not actually talking about the place where the bulls are sold. It's not the bull market. But when we talk about the bull market, we are talking about where the market is actually moving up. Like the bull market, we have the market that is actually buying. You are going to be seeing the candles. The candles are in the market are actually like how you see the normal candle that you actually go for lighting, they just look exactly like that, but you know, they count the prices depending on the time, you see, and they show you how the price is actually moving. So if you see the mini candles that are green or moving up, then the market is some bull market. You may see other ones that are red, and that is the representation of the market is going down, and we are on the market bull. So you remember how the bulls actually does. The bull just take things like that and moves up, but the bear is on opposite side. So that is actually representative of what is bull and the bear into the market. Simply, that is basically what is a forex trading, and anything that just revolves in the forex trading. There are so many, but this is just a brief of what forex trading. I know you can learn more of this and just understand that. Now let's just go to now step 2 on how now to set everything now to get ready on now trading. And now number 2, you actually have now to select a broker. A broker is a platform that will help you now to deposit, to help you with the customer service, to help you. In other ones, is selecting a good broker is now like selecting a good wife. You actually need someone who is reliable. You need someone who is actually you can easily talk to, someone who actually not to surprise you with hidden fees, you know. That is the kind of broker we are actually looking at. And on this case, I just want to save your time. I just want you to end one of my videos or download this video, and this is actually how you have to do it. Down one of this video like this, you just go to the click more, and then you can see the FXPesa account there. Click that, and now just register using your details. To register is actually very free. Look at this. You add your title, first name, middle name, last name. You add your email, you add your country code like this, and you can add all your details exactly like that, and your phone number, and then you verify your account. There's somewhere way to prompt you to add your ID, your face, to verify. Actually, you know, matters of money is actually very, you have to be very careful on that. Let's first deposit our money to this account. You go on the left side up there, you go to click deposit, then we select our account right here, and in this case I'm going to be selecting this account. If you don't see all these details, don't worry, just deposit, you see them. I am going to depositing 10,000 Kenya shillings. It will give me 73.95. I click continue, and then I end up just exactly like this. So you can see we have different methods of depositing. In this case, you know, we are Kenyans. Let's try M-Pesa. You first and your username. That's why it's very clear, and your ID that you and registered with your phone number, because that is security. There's no one can withdraw money for your account even if they have password. So the moment you do that, it will prompt your account on the other side, and then you put the PIN, and the money will just be reflected here automatically. It actually like just push the on the other side of your phone. You just put your PIN. If you have money on the M-Pesa, then it will actually reflect like this. So I've deposited 10,000, which is equivalent to 73. So I'll just be charged a little month for transaction, because there's buying and selling as well. For the Kenya shillings, you know, it happens also as well in the bank. So now we have dollars. We have already bought dollars. We have dollars, and now all you have to do is to end your account down one here and go and click set trading password. The trading password that you're setting here is actually now to connect with the next thing that you'll be doing, which is the MT5. MT5 is the platform that you can use now to trade. So you set the trading password, a few password. Portal password is the password that you use to log into the account that is FXPesa. Now you can enter to the App Store, Play Store. I'm using iPhone. Let's just go to the App Store and download MT5. MT5 is where you can trade, where you can execute your trade, where you can be observing what is happening there. So we have to link between MT5 and FXPesa so that we can just be trading. So I'm going to go on the left side up there and then search EGM securities, and then I'm go to the FXPesa here. I put the login is my MT5 account, which is start with 89 something. So when you are registering, you actually be asked whether you want to use MT4 or MT5. You make sure that you select MT5. So on that, after setting the trading password, everything now is very okay. So you copy this, I paste it here. So and then remember the password that we set, that is called the trading password. This is a place that where you put it. So I put the trading password here. So make sure that if you give someone your trading login details, and then you give them the past one, they actually log into your MT5, but you can see now I have $75 sitting there, and now the account is ready to trade. Everything is set. Now you can now start trading. You can see I have money there, and now you can now start trading. That's how you set everything. Remember, you can go to the trading view and analyze on the trading view, but still you can come and execute the trade here on MT5. In the next episode, we are going to be talking on how now to trade on MT5, how to execute the trend, and how everything will just. Now let's just learn how now to execute the trend, how to trade on the MT5, because the MT5 is now right here. Now this is MT5. Using the phone is actually very easy. You can go to the upper side up here and the pair that you actually want to trend. In this scenario, you can actually even search, or you can just, they are actually grouped here like the way I was telling you. We have like technology, we have finances, we have oil, we have CFD indices, we have metals. For example, if you click metals here, I'm going to see the silver. Now you the next thing that you actually have to learn is these currencies. Like when you see XAUG, or you see something like XAU, you see, you know actually what is that. You actually have to learn that. Now on these currencies, you have to earn, these are minor currency pair that you can earn. You just click plus, and then you just be adding to your list on the quote. When you just go to the quote, you actually see them. Now I just want us to trade at least one of it here, so that we can see how this market is going to be performing here, which is actually very simple. Let me just teach you a very simple strategy. One thing that you can just observe how this market has been moving here is actually very simple. Let me just look like I'm going to be trending, for instance, gold. And remember, actually, if you're a beginner, to avoid more of gold if you're a beginner on that. So I'm going to select, so the place you can see I'm putting values. So first of all, you just want to trend, just go to the gold, you click that. If it is on your list, you go to trend. Okay, above here, this is where you select the lot size. Make sure that you select the smallest as possible, because for example, if I select 10 here and I buy, the market is not going to buy because it's not enough money, because now that is risking a lot. You can select something like 0.01, that is the smallest that you can actually use. And remember, now this is where you come. If you go to the quote around this area, and then you go to the chart, this is where you can now analyze and see how the market is actually been performing. In this instance, I can see the gold is actually buying and moving up and up, exactly like that. So that is the movement that we can actually see in the gold. Now there's few analysis that you can actually analyze from the market. For example, let me just go to here. This is where you select the time frame. This is the time. For example, you can see the things that we're talking about, the candle. These are now the ones that are called the candle. You can see they look exactly like the candle that you use for the lighting. Now that is simple. Now every country that you see here represent M5. So we have from the left side, we have, if you click this, we have M1, M5, M15, M30, and H1. So that is 1 minute, 15 minutes. So if you like the M1, it means that this market took all that time now to trade. For example, you can see the candle that is actually forming here, showing how the market is moving. It will just take 1 minute, just like 1 minute, it closes, and another one will be opening. If you click 4 hours, so this candle will take 4 hours before it closes, and then another candle will actually be opening. Some simple like that. Okay, now on this time frame, I just want to go to the M15 there, and then after M15 I can just come here and then you just trade. So I wanted to show you how you can actually do this in a very simple way. First, you can add what we call indicators by coming and adding indicators here. So I want to add this called the Bollinger Band. It's actually already in the market, the Bollinger Band here. I want to show you how exactly work. So on the Bollinger Band, when you actually come to this, what you can see on the Bollinger Band is when the market actually crosses on the downside or the upper side. For example, when it crosses the downside like this, exactly like this place here, then we buy. When the market crosses on the other side, like the one that you can see above here, then we can have the sell, exactly like that, and we see how the market is going to be moving. Now we have another indicator that we can combine with that, where we can go and add indicators, and we are, on this case, we are going to be adding the RSI. You're going to find relative strength index. it is actually here, and then you're just going to be ending it. Okay, and the moment you just end it, it will actually come down here. So how does RSI work? So when the SI point, you can see it has 70, 50 and that. When the market crosses 70, it means that this price is actually overbought, people have bought, and now the market can reverse anytime. When it crosses below 30, it means that market has gone sold down, and the people, that market is oversold, and the market can return to its positions anytime. So what do we see on the RSI on this gold in 15-minute time frame is that we can see it is actually at the center, which is at 50, if you see that clearly, but the market is prompting actually to just go up and threatening to go up like that. But let's just go to another currency to see whether we're just going to be seeing something different from that. Let me go to another, what we call now the US. Well, what do we see here is the market that is actually ending down, and what has happened here is that the market has already crossed our bullish band here, and it's actually ending down, but our SI has not yet touched the 30 mark. So we are going to work for the one that has actually at least touched the 30 mark to see whether we're just going to be making money from that, from the live account, with that just simple strategy that you can just use there. Now, because now gold is actually ending up, let me just now trade the gold, because apart from now trading and moving up, still gold is moving up, but it's just threatening to move up exactly like that. So I'll be ending now to the gold, and you can click exactly like this, and now you can click buy. So when you buy, the price will actually start by negative, because that is the spread that you pay. That is the price you actually pay when you actually enter a position. You can wait for this trend to run, and you can still click that trade and go to the modify, and the moment you click that, that is means the stop loss. I want to exit when the market reverses to 24.15, and I want to make profit when the market actually goes beyond 24, let's say 24.30. When it goes to that, then you can actually make money from that. Then I click modify, and how much did you make? Can you make from that? Is actually very simple. You can learn how to calculate the pips, and how to calculate all those value, how much amount of money you can just make using the video in the description. You can actually continue, and that's how you actually execute your first trend from this market as the market keeps on now moving. Look at that. So one interesting thing about forex is that you can set your prices such that when market touches a certain level, the market is going to close automatically. For these reasons, if the moment you know how to calculate this, you can set to profit of $1, so that when this market hit $1, it will definitely close automatically. For me, let me just click one value so that I can show you how that can happen. In this case, I can set my profit to be at 2021.3, so 2021.3, and when the profit actually hit $1, it will definitely close automatically now, and that is how the market is actually going to do that profit automatically. And look at that. I'm waiting to see that. So that's how you actually make money from the forex trading. You can see it has already hidden our TP of $1, and the market is actually closing right here. So that's how simple you can make money from the forex trading by just doing the simple analysis. You make money, and that is it. If you love this video, make sure to follow me on all social media platform. If you have any question, just leave in the comment section, or you can just join my team for free classes or paid classes. If you want to personal classes from my side, I actually charge a little amount of money.